Well, hello everyone and welcome to another Larry's Orchids episode here. This is going to be another growing guide, and today I think you all are going to love this because it's about the thing we love talking about the most, which is figs. And the reason being is they are so simple to grow no matter where you live. They're very versatile plants, and that's why I'm actually very excited to film this episode today, because of the fact that I get so often, hey Luke, what can I grow in my northern climate? Or hey Luke, I live in Southern California, what can I grow? And so this is one of those ones that you can grow just about anywhere. And that's what's so nice about it. No matter if you live on the West Coast, the East Coast, the North, or the South, it's very versatile for your growing conditions. Now, another question that I get so often when growing figs is, what should I do with my figs? Should I leave them outside or should I bring them in? When it comes to figs, again, they're very versatile. And I'm going to say that a lot in this episode because of the fact that they truly are. They're not picky whatsoever when it comes to fertilizer, when it comes to potting mix, and also they're very versatile when it comes to whether or not you want to grow them outside or inside. If you give them a strong facing south window or a strong south facing window, they're going to do great for you. And also, if you put them outside, as long as you give them about 6 to 8 hours of sunlight, they're going to do great. Any more than that, they're just going to do better. Also, another thing is when it comes to being outdoors, there's a lot of places where you can actually plant these and grow them perennially. They don't like temperatures below typically 15 degrees Fahrenheit. So if it gets below that temperature, it's best to put them in a pot and just bring them inside for the winter. They'll still go dormant though. They will drop all of their leaves, and then when you move them back outside, they're going to start pushing leaves again. That's simply because they're not an evergreen tropical plant like you'd expect from an orange that never drops its leaves. These are going to drop their leaves. They are, in fact, a regular perennial where they will have a period of dormancy, and that's normal. So don't panic if your fig starts dropping all of its leaves. What I like to do is when it comes to fertilizer, because now we're going to start segueing into the fertilizer portion of this episode. When I go to fertilize my plants, I make sure to give them a 10-10-10, simply because they're not picky at all. They don't really have any specific requirements when it comes to fertilizer, so I like to give them just an all-purpose 10-10-10, just to give them everything they're going to need for that season. Also, in the springtime, this is my only exception that I do change things up a bit. In the springtime, I give them a 20-10-10, and this is totally optional. You don't have to do this. I just like to, I make it a habit of mine to help them come out of dormancy better. I give them a little bit more nitrogen. That way it kicks the leaves into gear versus another part of the plant like the roots or the flowers or anything like that. I like to tell the plant, hey, it's time to put leaves out, so I give them a tiny bit more nitrogen in the springtime. And again, that is optional. You don't have to. If you don't have a higher nitrogen count fertilizer on hand, they're going to do just fine. They're not picky. Now, when it comes to the potting soil, if you choose to grow in the ground, they like just a well-draining soil, nothing too heavy in clay, but they're pretty, again, versatile in what you plant them in. Now, when it comes to potting mix, what do they like? You could probably guess by now, they're not picky. So whatever you can give them, they're going to do fine in. We typically give them just a little perlite, a little vermiculite for drainage and water retention, and then we just give them their basic potting mix, whatever you can find at the store that's on sale. And I'm actually going to talk very briefly about pest control. When it comes to figs, if you had them outside, they are very prone to getting aphids. However, don't worry, because there's a very simple solution for that we sell here at Larry's Orchids, and that is the bone or bond neem, and this is going to take care of your aphid problems. It is a great organic solution. It is simply neem oil and pyrethrin, and it's a very simple organic solution to killing off those aphids that would otherwise give your figs a run for their money and possibly kill them. So don't worry though, they're a very simple solution. Again, I'm going to put the link to this in the description box below. You can find this here at Larry's Orchids, and also you can find the figs as well. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about this episode, please post them in the comments box below. I will have a link to our figs. We have so many in stock, so there's definitely something that's going to meet your growing needs and possibly could even get you into making a collection of them. Also, if you have any friends that are into growing figs and thought they were difficult, please send them the link to this video, because I hope that I made this a very self-explanatory episode to explain that they're not hard to grow at all, and pretty much anybody can grow them from beginner to an advanced grower. So until next time, this is Luke from Larry's Orchids, reminding you that we are the #1 stop shop for all your orchid and tropical needs. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.